She had some dangerous ass brothers.
That what Cam said.
They was uptown really shaking and moving and shit like that. You dig? And that's not my part of town. That was uptown. You dig? Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
I mean, I make it back to gym. I don't even know if I could do this. If I get on the floor, you see me? Somehow, some way, say this is the gas station where the pump is at. Jim is like this. Yo. I said, Jim, what the fuck you doing? He's like, he hop in the van. Boom, we just driving. I don't know where we going. We driving.
Yo. I don't know, man. This Dipset shit's getting out of hand. Yo, 2026, man. I thought it was going to be a reunion. Goddamn, ain't no goddamn reunions, man. We got Jim Jones, we got goddamn Cameron, and we got Freaky Zeke. And Zeke letting y'all, man. Jim Jones was hiding and shit, ducking and dodging, man. Let's go.
Not to say it like that. Dame came up under Hustlers. That Impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no... Rich Porter, none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for niggas like Rich Porter and shit like that. Dame from the East Side. We the niggas on the East Side is different from the niggas on the West Side. Now for the East Side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little. He was coming from the West Side, little car, jewelry, and all that. So when you're young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, he was like this. Nigga, go to the store, nigga, take a couple grams, get out of here.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
When you cancel out the street side of it and go into the music business of it, what was his impact with Dipset at that time?
He didn't have no impact with Dipset. Dipset, we made our impact on our own.
When y'all came over to Rockefeller, did y'all bring a certain energy that kind of ruffled the feathers of like state property and people like that?
When we came over to Rockefeller, it was all love. Everybody in the studios doing music, state property, Bleak and them, diplomats. Everybody was doing music. That shit ain't started until they went through all that damn shit.
The Duel say Cam took over the rock, huh?
I mean, in that sense,
the Rap Cat Podcast.
Mace was talented. He was a dancer. And Mace didn't excel at the rapping really too. After high school, they started getting on and shit like that, and then he excelled and started getting on first and signed first, and then that helped Cam and everybody get on and shit like that. But as far as making a name for themselves in the street, nobody had no name in the street like that. You know what I mean?
Big L.
Big L had a name for himself. He was rapping early. He was signed early. She had some dangerous ass brothers.
That what Cam said.
They was uptown really shaking and moving and shit like that. You dig? And that's not my part of town. That was uptown. Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
Jimmy just threw goddamn Cam under the bus and said the nigga was scared of goddamn what's called Big L's brother and them. Now I heard Big L's brother and them wasn't no joke. You know what I'm saying? I heard them niggas wasn't no joke any goddamn way. And what the fuck does that got to do with anything in 2026? See, Jimmy act like he ungrateful and shit. And I'm not gonna lie. When 50 got at Jimmy, and then Jimmy took the bait, he ain't never been the same since, man. He ain't never been the same since.
And this is what Cam had to say, man. Cam said, how you worried about me when your heat off and your rent due? All right, in the caption, he says, I heard it was 7 degrees in the Bronx last night.
150, let everybody know them niggas, Jimmy still owe rent on the goddamn podcast space and got the goddamn nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That was it. That was it, nigga. It was over. He was like, nigga, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go pay the goddamn money.
Uh-oh. Look at Zeke. Jim Jones, was I soft in Detroit when niggas was getting at us and you was using me as a shield? Wow.
Nah, this is what you gotta listen to Freaky Zeke. Zeke told this story. It might have been even last year, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Or months and months. It was definitely last year when we're talking about. We just started the year. But he basically saying Jimmy was running like a bitch.
We drive to motherfucking Chicago. We getting ready to do the show. 10 minutes before the show, Cam start having the convulsions I just showed you 2 seconds ago. So we like, rush him to the hospital. Jim goes to the club. and it's like, stall them niggas. We like, can't be in there 20 minutes, get this shit together, give them, dose them up, whatever the fuck. We don't know what the fuck wrong with Killa. They omit Killa. Jim calls me 20, 40, 50 minutes, 30 minutes later, like, yo, come get me. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know where you at. You in Chicago. We just went to the hospital. Somehow, some way, God don't know. I don't know how God let me, because I'm the best nigga to kidnap any motherfucking way. I don't remember shit. I make it back to Killa. I make it back to Jim. I don't even know if I could do this. If I get on the floor, you see me? Somehow, some way, say this is the gas station where the pump is at. Jim is like this. Yo. I said, Jim, what the fuck you doing? He's like, he hop in the van. Boom, we just driving. I don't know where we going. We driving. We get to the hotel. He like, where the fuck Killa? I said, Killa's still in the hospital. So we go to the hospital. I said, what you was doing on the floor? He said, I got the money. I said, you got the money? He said, I ain't bet. These niggas is in front of the hotel the next morning because we ain't never make it. Cam was omitted. We don't know this nigga Cam got IBS. He got immune bowel syndrome. But we don't know this shit. Cam don't even know this shit. He just think his stomach hurt, and when the hospital check for it, they think he on dope. They think he's shooting himself. So Jim go speak to the dudes. They try to throw Jim inside of the truck and kidnap him. Jim weasel his way out. 3 niggas come out. It's some 6'5", 313. That's what I think he weigh. Another short nigga and another short nigga. 3 people, shoot. Jim got one of these niggas. Joel's is chasing the other nigga. I got the 6'5", 313 nigga. I'm like, come on, my nigga. Now, I'm squared up with the nigga. And right when I'm about to swing, bow, nigga hit me. I look, it's the nigga Joel's fighting. I'm like, Joel's, slap this nigga. Joel's running behind like this.
One thing, Freaky Zeke tells the funniest fucking stories. Yo, that nigga is hilarious. That nigga needs his own podcast. That nigga is funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? When that nigga told a story about one time that nigga told a story, that nigga said he was so high when that nigga found him on top of a roof with his legs hanging over the shit like that though. Nigga said